Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are back for the finale of the Shadow the Hedgehog Let's Play.
Let's play Shadow the Hedgehog.
I'm very tired of this fucking game. Off screen, I had to play the game 5 more fucking times.
Because actual replay was a bitch.
Yeah, let's talk about the first attempt at this. So I decided, I thought I could initially cheese through it. Activate an action replay code where I unlock the last story, and it also unlocks expert mode for some reason. I don't know why. More on that later. But when you get past the stage in the last story, which I believe is called I forgot what it's called, but we're gonna find out later on. It gives you the last story unlocked prompt, and you can't exit out of it. It essentially freezes the game, and there was no workaround to it. So I had to play the game 5 more times off screen.
You poor man.
Whatever. We're here. That's all that matters. So let's begin the last story. This unlocks after you play Shadow the Hedgehog 10 fucking times. You have to get the good and evil endings of each pathway that you take at the end of each stage 6. So what is last story? A big fuck you to whatever decision you made, because this effectively wipes away any canon you may have chosen. No storyline fits with this ending. Because true villain, Shadow's already conquered the world with the Ark.
Yeah.
Anti-villain. Fucking, I don't even remember what he does in anti-villain.
He thinks he's a robot.
No, that's neutral.
Oh.
Neutral thinks he's a robot. No connecting whatsoever. Anti-hero. He takes care of Eggman for some reason. And true hero, he takes care of Black Doom. So, no ending, no pathway fits. It's just a big FU to whatever choice you want. Renegade or hero, doesn't matter. That should have been the true tagline of fucking Shadow the Hedgehog.
Welcome to Shadow the Hedgehog, where each pathway you make doesn't matter.
They're like whose line points.
Yeah, exactly. So here we are. Shadow is in the Black Comet. So
on it.
He's in it. He's in the Black Comet.
Okay.
He's got all the Chaos Emeralds, and then he learns the shocking truth that Black Doom is a dick.
You don't say!
The true purpose of the Chaos Emeralds is that Black Doom needs all of them to use Chaos Control to warp the Black Comet into Earth's atmosphere. Apparently,
even though it's around 50 years, it's supposed to be here by now.
Well, he says the Black Comet's velocity is not powerful enough to pass through the Earth's atmosphere. So he needed Chaos Control to warp it into Earth's atmosphere and thus find his roots.
And gives it legs.
It looks like a giant flying whale.
It looks like a giant fucking turd. I think it's more like that.
From a whale.
Yeah, a whale turd. What a whale of a turd.
Well, Shadow, you just fucked this up for us.
Way to go, buddy.
See, I didn't know you could do that.
I didn't either.
I didn't know that you could use Chaos Control to warp an object to one point to another.
Yeah, that was the thing though. Like, we're inside the Comet. Did Sonic have a visual monitor? It's like, oh shit! Like, he's watching us play Shadow the Hedgehog.
He warped the smartphone.
He warped the Comet inside Earth.
I wonder if they felt anything when they all traveled through it for the first time.
What, Chaos Control?
Yeah.
Maybe it's like a boom tube.
A boom tube?
I guess.
Yeah, DC mythos.
Oh, okay.
That's what Darkseid uses all the damn time.
Okay, then.
So anyway, folks, just to go into why we had a bit of a delay on Friday. Holidays are past us. We hope you guys had a happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, all that shit, and a Happy New Year.
Yep.
So, but fortunately, we kind of ran out of footage in between all the holiday stuff, taking care of our priorities. And if you're noticing we sound a little different, it's because we do. We have new sound equipment. We have a new sound mixer. We have 3 broadcast mics. So, we've come a long way since our humble beginnings back in 2009, and we have you guys to thank for watching our content, for making this possible. And from now on, at this point, this is how we're going to sound, and I'm so happy about that because we sound so crystal clear.
I love it.
And now for step 2, Patreon.
Yeah. We're in the money, right? Yeah, we need more money. But, no. Anyway. So let's continue on and let's finish up Shadow the Hedgehog, for God's sakes.
With this long cutscene.
Got Eggman's model. Bothers the hell out of me because it's ripped right out of Heroes, and they didn't bother fixing his jawline.
No, they didn't.
They didn't fix anything for any of these characters.
They're all the same model.
Well, there's nothing wrong with the Sonic characters. It's Eggman specifically. His teeth.
It's just...
Oh, wow. It clips right through his shoulder.
Yeah.
There's no gum to tooth ratio. That's what it is.
So Shadow the Hedgehog was a creation of Gerald Robotnik and Black Doom.
So who does he call daddy?
He has two fathers.
See, the thing is,
Shadow the Hedgehog, very progressive, that game.
No, it was.
the thing is, Black Doom went to a sperm bank, but then they say they couldn't take it, so
Oh.
then he decided to go to the doctor to see if.
I'm sorry, Black Doom, you're shooting blanks.
It's like you don't have a penis. So Shadow breaks down here all of a sudden. And what the fuck is this?
Everyone's frozen and
Alien Flan?
I
never liked flan.
It's an acquired taste.
It's too sweet for me.
I just don't like the texture.
The texture? Yeah, it's not quite pudding, it's not quite cake.
It's in that middle ground. It tries to achieve both, it fails.
Pake.
Ew.
Couldn't.
Couldn't.
You want some couldn't?
Pudig.
Yeah, Poodake.
Pudig.
Sounds like an aching shit.
Speaking of aching shits,
Anyway, Shadow is pretty much having my sentiments exactly. I've left the past behind me. I don't give a shit anymore. Let's
Nobody-
just fucking end this.
except, you know, you did exactly what everybody wanted you to do this entire game.
Or not, because this completely records everything we've done beforehand.
Essentially.
Yes.
So who fucking knows how we got to this point at all?
Now who fucking cares?
Yeah, at this point, I don't care. Obviously, the developers don't, so why the hell should I bother?
What kind
And
of-
now Black Doom's just going to, very slowly get away.
Like, what kind of shit?
Why is Shadow immune to this?
They're going to get into that after we finish this stage. Speaking of which, it's time for the last stage, the last way.
We're doing this again?
Yeah, we're doing this again.
Like, then again, what kind of shit did the developers give?
Nothing, because I think they were too busy developing Sonic 06, in massive quotes there.
Yeah, right.
So our final stage, the last way, is pretty much a giant neutral stage. You're just trying to get to the end. And
No,
really
technically hero.
No, it's,
no, because you're not destroying a certain amount of things. All right, I am going to get rid of you guys.
No, then again, Rouge's mission in whatever stage
Was find the Chaos Emeralds.
Yeah,
yeah.
which is pretty much getting to the
They're not all collectathons. You're right about that.
So technically this is a hero stage.
We have 10 minutes to get to the end,
okay.
and you're
but-
supposed to use Chaos Control. The only enemies you're fighting here are aliens, so they're going to build up your Chaos meter.
And is that a black alien gunship?
Yeah, this is a Black Alien gunship. They only release elites. They're going to keep materializing.
For you to build up your chaos meter.
Exactly.
I mean your hero meter.
Same thing.
Yeah, for us, all intents and purposes, the same thing.
It brings up your meter definitely by a good amount.
Yeah, because you're killing elites.
Shadow really
Alrighty
wants to
then.
put a ring on it.
You need to use Chaos Control in order to get past certain sections of this stage. So, you need to build up the meter as fast as you can. I'm going to try a trick here. Hopefully I get... Nope. 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 Nope.
No.
There we go!
Yeah.
So what's this?
This is infinite Chaos Control, bitches.
Really?
Yeah. Fuck this stage. Because I don't feel like going through this shit. So if you activate the checkpoint marker and the Chaos Control button around the same time, I think there have to be like a frame apart, you will summon the checkpoint meter right here, and you'll go in the Chaos Control mode. While the checkpoint meter is up, your Chaos meter doesn't drain, and time freezes.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
So, voila. There you go.
Is
Fuck
it
you,
real?
Sonic Team. I found a way
This
around.
is the last way. It's the only way, in my opinion. We are heading down to Black Doom's final location on the express train, baby.
I'm cool with that. I don't
Yeah.
want to see this game anymore.
I don't want to see this game anymore either. Besides, we are, our 5 playthroughs that we recorded for SGB, we were already in the Black Comet twice.
Yeah.
The Black Comet level, and I think the other one was called Final Haunt. This one's just a longer Black Comet level. It's not very impressive. We were already done it 2 times before. And off screen, I did it an additional 2 other times. Because of all the fucking playthroughs and shit.
All right.
Not impressed anymore. It's no Death Egg.
Shadow, you don't have to get up that close. That's not necessary.
What are you looking at? What are you looking at?
You talking to me? You talking to me?
Shadow
I
voice
didn't say
player.
anything.
Playing the role of Shadow the Hedgehog is Clint Eastwood. Black Doom.
That's who's gonna voice Shadow in the 50th anniversary.
You know, I would have loved that after the end of each playthrough. You remember how in Sonic 1 there's one with Eggman juggling the Chaos Emeralds?
Yeah.
Would have liked it with Black
It's
Doom.
Black Doom. Try again.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's one question, Black Doom. Am I holding 6 Chaos Emeralds or 7? Well, amidst all the Chaos Control, I've kind of lost count myself, so I have to ask you one question. Do I feel lucky?
What do you?
Are you Shadow the Hedgehog or Jump the Shark?
No, you know what could be good for the
Neither. I'm Spank the monkey.
You know what could be good for the try again screen? He's just shoving the emeralds in his sphincter mouth.
Delicious morsels.
Pucker up.
Oh no, aneurysm. What a time.
I told you that Chaos Control is going to have some huge ass drawback.
No, he's using the Force.
Oh shit, he's a Sith Lord. So because Shadow's got a bit of Black Doom in him,
Ew.
he can apparently control his movements. Mind control, I think that's what Black Doom says eventually at some point.
Was that his plan?
Damn you! No, it's not true.
Damn you!
Yeah. The only thing missing from that line is "I am your father," Shadow.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Which was all but said in a previous cutscene.
Yeah. Yeah, somewhat. Oh right, I forgot about this little part.
Who the fuck are they? Were I don't even remember these guys. Being
Remember,
in the
I
game
think
that
like the end of Cosmic Hall, we had to find the computer room.
Oh yeah.
Here's said computer room, even though it looks nothing. It's I think it's that same arc room from SA2.
It is.
That's it.
Jinx.
I'll do it. Get out of the way.
Charmy, shut the fuck up.
Pajama's giving it the Fonzarelli fix, and it works.
Surprisingly.
Yeah, surprise. Yeah, it's really amazing exactly what the what a bonk to the machine does.
Yeah, and I don't think they ever explain how they ever got this data disk. Not that it really fucking matters.
No,
I
I
guess,
think I know what it is. Remember those discs they
the
had to
top
collect?
secret disc.
Yeah.
And yeah, you're
That's
right.
probably
it could be this. Now, someone want to explain to me what happens fucking right here.
Where did these projectors come from?
Yeah, I was like, say we're inside the Black Comet.
Yeah, exactly. We're in the Comet, not the Ark. Where the fuck these come from?
The government plans to shut down this research facility.
It's like Dr. Wily.
It's over, Wally.
That's what he reminds me of Dr. Wily, but without hair.
I have to ask who's saying that, Black Doom or Shadow.
All of our research
Maria.
and imprison all who know about you.
Okay.
I made a terrible mistake, Shadow.
And by imprison, I mean gunned down ruthlessly.
Making contact.
I'm gonna die by firing squad at a kid's game.
Now listen very carefully.
No.
Whatever happens, make sure Black Doom does not get all the 7 Chaos Emeralds.
Remember to eat your vegetables.
It's a PSA.
Brush your teeth twice a day. And wipe properly.
If you're a female, front to back.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm not sure Shadow's gender. He was just born at this point. So.
That's it. It's brilliant.
So the purpose of the Eclipse Cannon was to counter Black Doom when he would come back in 50 years. That's what they're going to say.
Up until, they gunned down Gerald's granddaughter, and then all of a sudden it became a weapon against humanity.
Yep.
Which he somehow had the time to program into the arc between Maria being gunned down and him being arrested by gun. Whatever.
Internet.
I kind of call bullshit.
What the fuck?
It is.
ever.
You kind of call bullshit?
I call
No,
it complete
it is bullshit.
bullshit. Because the thing is, we get no kind of suspense about Black Doom whatsoever in previous games.
Well, yeah, that's a consequence of the Renegader hero, faction, whole factor of Shadow the Hedgehog.
And we see Black Doom now, we're wondering what's going on now with Shadow and what's the relevance with Black Doom. But then they had to bring the Ark into the equation.
It's very ham-fisted.
Very.
In other words, they only made up this whole arc to try to give some credence to this game existing
By the
in
way,
the first
I
place.
think
That's the
I think I love this little exchange coming up coming up here with Black Doom, where he essentially says the same exact thing 3 times in a fucking row, just different paraphrasing. Oh, you disintegrated. Looks like my job here is done.
Why, thank you.
Be it.
Be prepared to meet your maker.
Okay, that means prepare to die.
Okay.
Present and future ends here. Today.
Prepare to die.
Yes.
Prepare to die. Prepare to die.
That's 4 times.
He says the same fucking thing 4 times in a row. I'm wondering, is that Sean Chabelle saying, you guys?
You can tell it's 10 minutes left, and you can tell it's last month of production. They just wanted to wrap this shit up.
We get a little slight remix here of I Am.
Yeah.
And then it goes into a variation of Live and Learn from SA2.
He's gold now?
Yeah, well, I think he was always supposed to be, but because of like Dreamcast limitations, he looked silver.
Yeah.
I kind of
Or
dug silver.
I did dig the metallic look of Super Shadow. All right, so with no transformation sequence whatsoever,
Yeah.
he's just kind of here. This is Devil Doom, ladies and gentlemen.
You remember those bulldogs you fought?
Yeah.
That's what I'm getting here.
Oh boy, this fucking fight here. So
There's also one more thing. If you wait 9 minutes into this fight, you get a call from Eggman telling you the truth.
yeah,
Saying you are Shadow. You're not an android. No bullshit. You are Shadow. Thank you for telling us this in the last story, 9 minutes into a devastating fight.
yeah. If you know what you're doing, this fight has no reason going 9 minutes. 3-4 minutes at most.
Yes.
Not 9 fucking minutes.
It also depends on if your Chaos Spear wants to work properly.
Jesus Christ. Matt, you were here for the test playthrough.
Yes, I was.
You want to go ahead and explain the shit I was... Because I'm kind of concentrating right here right now.
Alright, so basically it's like this, ladies and gentlemen. Your Chaos Spear works best when you're up close to Black Doom, or rather close enough to hit him in the eye. Chaos Spear apparently is a really finicky little fuck when it comes to its auto-targeting, because sometimes it'll go right for the eye. Sometimes it won't. What determines it? I don't know.
Fuck all.
Were your eggs runny this morning? It also got to a really ridiculous point where Johnny used Chaos Control, slowed down time, and all the Chaos Spears went every other which way.
Yeah, you can get your Chaos powers in this fight. Chaos Control and Chaos Blast. Do not activate them. Chaos Control slows down time, but it doesn't slow down your ring meter count. And it makes your aim god-awful. Like, fucking abysmal.
That makes no sense then.
It really makes no sense. Again, auto-aim. Lols. Now, Chaos Blast is more useful, but you have to be really up close to Doom to get a proper hit. But you don't want to fly too close to Doom, because if you do, he uses Chaos Control to work the other way. Now, depending on how you're handling this fight, you may need to do that on purpose, because that's how you reset the ring balloons.
Right.
Okay, he's giving me really good behavior, though, for this
Yeah,
fight.
thank God.
So, you hold down the B button to charge your Chaos Spear. You can shoot little Chaos arrows like this. This is how you're breaking debris. If you break enough debris, that's how you fill your Chaos meter.
Well, actually, you gotta hit the balloons. They give you 20 a pop.
20 a pop for the balloons. Break them as soon as you can when you're running low, because these balloons have really fucking obnoxious positioning at times.
Oh, by the way, it doesn't matter if you're in the middle of doing something. You can be in the middle of a Chaos Blast. If your ring count goes to 0, then Shadow immediately drops like a balloon. Drops like lead.
Yes, absolutely. During the Chaos Blast animation, during Chaos Control animation, your rings are still counting down. So you got to be very, very vigilant. Do not stop for anything.
The way he's like Shadow looks like his hands. He's charging Chaos Spear. What is he doing?
He's little finger gun.
It's
It's like Yu Yu Hakusho, like the spirit gun. All right, so long.
I'll buy that.
Sayonara, Devil Doom.
Thank fuck.
You know, I remember Devil Doom, like, first few playthroughs.
Every time you say Double Doom, I'm thinking Devil Dog.
I want to say Devil Dog, too. He's a
Yeah.
fucking pastry, man.
That bothers me there.
He has about as much emotion as a pastry.
The lower half of his body. You think that like he's rooted to the ground, but no, he's just flying.
And that's it.
Yeah.
I mean, the very anticlimactic setup for the fight, very anticlimactic end. Now with the power of the 7 Chaos Emeralds, Shadow will use his superpowers to transfer the Comet right back out to fucking space. It's like, we don't want your kind here.
There's like no contrast there.
Yeah, I can barely read those subtitles.
Where'd it go?
Yeah, and just to, so like the little subplot that's happening in that fight is that Sonic and friends manage to escape the Black Comet. They don't explain how, they just do.
Yeah.
They get past the gas, and they manage to escape the comet. Unfortunately, it happens again, which there's no fucking point, because the gas is now like enveloping the entire planet, so they're paralyzed on Earth. And then they're rooting Shadow on, saying do this, do that, and then like Elliot said, 9 minutes into the fight, Eggman would say, "Actually, you're not an android. I just made that up to fuck with you. You're the original Shadow the Hedgehog."
You know, something that Rouge
What
told
a
us.
fucking mess.
By the way, you can also kind of wonder how exactly they're talking to Shadow in the middle of nowhere.
Walkie-talkies.
Where?
Interdimensional walkie-talkies.
Interdimensional walkie-talkies. Okay, where?
You remember
was
how the
Shadow's
Avengers communicated with themselves just by putting their finger to their ears?
Yeah.
It's like that.
Yeah, but how are they able to touch their ears?
That's a good point. Well, no, they can touch the ears, I'm pretty sure.
No, they couldn't. They were frozen in position
But
where they couldn't
they
touch their
were
ears.
they were completely frozen.
Oh, like, yeah, that's right, because they... Well, no, remember, they start communicating to Shadow after they escape... Oh, no, wait, because during the last wave, they talked to Shadow.
Yeah.
while they're paralyzed. Fuck this game, man.
See?
I don't fucking know.
Here's the thing about Shadow. Your brain needs to be completely off. That's what it needs to do.
I don't like shutting off my brain to play a game, Elliot.
Onimusha?
No, that's not a game you should shut your brain off.
Only
on
when you
either.
have the Oni armor on.
Let us pay homage to Professor Gerald.
Even though he tried to blow us up.
Even though he set the arc to self-destruct and it'll crash right into the earth.
Commander.
Then again, considering atmospheric force, you would have thought it would have come down as nothing more than a really angry pebble. Chaos Control or not.
I think the arc is made of sterner stuff.
No, it ain't.
Maybe, maybe not. It lasted 50 years in deteriorated state. Hell, I mean, it's still there as we speak. Yeah, let's pay homage to the madman.
Goodbye forever, Shadow the Hedgehog.
So what are you going to be known as now?
Edge.
Edgy the Hedgy.
And possibly the best song in this game.
The best part of the game for me. This is Crush 40's Never Turn Back.
Yes, great song. But, god damn, I'm glad we're done.
I think I can say safely for Elliot when I say, finally.
Yes. Yeah, exactly.
It's rubbing off.
So,
Jesus Christ.
John, final thoughts?
Well, what do I have to say? Everything that I said in my review on my main channel still holds up
Okay, then.
tremendously well. I mean, it's so aggravating, this game. Like, for the one thing it does right, it is immediately followed by like 10 other screw-ups. And it's ridiculous just how unbalanced, how disgustingly awful this game is.
Yeah.
This game blows.
Yeah.
I would say more and give more in-depth thoughts, but I'm not going to put more effort in this than the developers did.
The way I see it is that someone brought this game up as a joke, and then they thought they thought he was serious. I thought, okay, we'll make a game.
Sure, Americans will buy it.
And you know what?
While we work on
Our fan
Shadows.
our fan base is rabid and dumb. I'm pretty sure they'll eat up anything we sell them.
It's true.
Ow.
It's honestly true
No, it's not.
because
I would say it
I wouldn't
feels
say
like
that.
I would say it feels like that. Doesn't necessarily make it true.
It doesn't make
you
it
know?
true, but this game does give off that implication that the developers just milked this on a quick buck. And that Sonic Heroes was really half-assed as a result of them trying to make this game.
Now, I would say there was
Sonic Heroes.
I would say there's more effort put in Sonic Heroes than there was Shadow the Hedgehog.
yeah,
You know, in some way, Shadow the Hedgehog was able to, in some way, refine what Sonic Heroes established. Because let's look at it. The team mechanic is gone.
The team mechanic is gone, but
Gone.
now you got the gun gameplay in there, which substitutes the power characters.
Yeah, you know, you don't have to worry about switching flight or power formations all the time. But there's still so many damn problems.
Yeah.
You know, again,
Yeah,
the only time
speed of the speed characters, regardless.
the only time I ever have some sort of enjoyment in Shadow the Hedgehog is when I'm doing the neutral playthrough. That's 6 stages of just going from the beginning to end to the goal ring, a traditional Sonic experience. Every other time, whether or not it's destroying a certain amount of things, you know, all the shit that you hated about chaotics in Sonic Heroes is brought back in full force and a fuckload more times. And the last story. You have to play the game 10 times to unlock that shit.
yeah.
And then there's the issue of the last story. Like, this game tries to have its cake and eat it too. Like, Renegade or Hero, you decide. Except
He's a hero.
don't. Because last story says, no, he's actually going to be a hero. Because we have to make other games after this. And we don't want Edgy the Hedgy to be, you know, we want him to be outshining Eggman here.
But here's the other question: What fans of Sonic wanted Shadow to have his own game?
Well, like,
Well, no. There is a potential for it. I just
Yeah.
think they went the real wrong way about it.
I don't have a problem with Shadow getting his own game. That's not the problem.
I do after this game, but
Well, yeah. I don't have a problem with Shadow getting his own game. It's just the game itself. You know, I don't think it's good, but I think the control is awful. Some of the worst in 3D Sonic. Level design is
Copy and
Boring.
paste.
very hit and miss. And copy and paste. You're right. You know, and you know the best example I can think of that. You know,
Arc.
is no, I would say the neutral the playthrough. You know, because you got Westoblis in the beginning.
Yeah.
That's fine. That's the first level. Then after that is like Glyphic Canyon.
Yeah.
Then I think it's like Iron Jungle, and then after that you have Sky Troops, which is like a repaste of Glyphic Canyon.
Yeah.
In the same fucking pathway. And again, a neutral playthrough is only 6 stages, so they're copying and pasting already in 6 stages. Jesus Christ, guys.
And they're showing this again when they showed it in the beginning.
Yeah, because the FMV is too small.
Pretty much.
We ran out.
I mean, nowadays, it's relatively inoffensive to purchase Shadow the Hedgehog and just do a neutral playthrough to get your money's worth, because 6 stages. How much would you say that's worth in a 3D platformer?
$5.
$5-10, I would say. That's around as much as you're paying for Shadow the Hedgehog nowadays.
About $7.
But if you paid full price for this back in 2005,
Which you did.
No, I actually paid $30.
Oh.
Because I did get it in 2005, but I did not pay full price for this game.
How'd you get it for 30?
It was selling sale for 30.
Okay, then.
Simple as that. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of Shadow the Hedgehog. The only thing that really not going to show off that you unlock when you A rank every stage is Expert Mode, which weirdly takes place after the events of Shadow the Hedgehog, because you get conversations with everyone that you partnered with throughout the game. I'm talking Sonic and his friends.
Black Doom?
Not Black Doom. Remember when you killed me? That was great. But you even talk to the gun commander. He even offers, hey, look, if you're not doing anything, I'd like to invite you over. It's something like that, Matt. It's I'd like to invite you over to dinner with my family.
Huh.
And something like that. It's odd, but it is there.
Is it just regular Shadow gameplay?
I'd never done Expert Mode. I can only go off of what I've seen on YouTube, and I think Clement covered it on his channel, so you can check out his channel too to get Expert Mode coverage. Because I ain't gonna fucking A-rank Shadow the Hedgehog to show off that shit. No, hard mode and very hard missions in Sonic 06. I can do that. But not Shadow the Hedgehog. Never doing this again. So I guess the one thing we need to do is 2-player game later down the road, because we still haven't even done the Sonic Heroes multiplayer yet.
No.
And if you're wondering why I'm taking so long to get to that, it's because you need to get a lot of fucking emblems to unlock all that shit.
Yeah.
And that will require me playing Sonic Heroes a lot of times, and I just don't have the patience for that right now. I'd rather play Metroid Fusion.
Yes.
But that's not the next game that's coming up, because another reason why we took so long to we had a delay on Friday, folks, is because we ran out of stuff we needed to meet up. But my buddy Russ was here throughout the weekend, and we recorded some content while he was here. So with that said, starting this Wednesday, because this is all going to be one part, you can look forward to Super Castlevania 4
Yay.
on the Super Nintendo.
Aw, what?
I apologize for the glitches, but it's there. And yeah, Matt, I record Super Castlevania 4. I'm sorry.
It's alright.
So I hope you guys look forward to that. And Clockwork Knight,
Oh, yeah.
which Russ recorded. And we also got Journey on the backlog.
So you got 3 games there.
Yeah, we're pretty good. But in the meantime, thank you guys for watching. You have yourselves a fantastic night, and take care.
God bless your souls for keeping up with us.
Later.
You're a fucking idiot.